2 months with what could possibly be the most underrated smartphone of 2023. Quick introduction, this is Honor's comeback phone, the Magic 5 Pro. It's got the fastest camera that I've tried out on any phone. We have a unique camera wheel design with 3 50 megapixel sensors. It turns into a desktop beast over the air. It comes with a 66 watt charger right from the box and supports 50 watt wireless charging. IR blaster to control home appliances. Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 with special game optimization that unlocks 120 FPS in games like PUBG. One of the few phones on the market to have ultra wide angle lens for selfie. Unlike Samsung and Apple, you can actually shoot 4K 60 FPS video on all lenses on this phone. 3 years of major OS updates, and finally, it is actually 300 pounds cheaper than the Galaxy S23 Ultra. You get the point, there's certainly a lot of potential going on for this phone. So I finally switched from the S23 Ultra, which was my main Android phone, to try this phone out for about 2 months. Pricing wise, as I said, it's more of a Galaxy S23 Plus competitor while trying to punch above its weight and tackle the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Considering my experience with both S23 Ultra and the iPhone 14 Pro Max, what is it so magical or different about this phone that has truly catched my eye? Well, starting from the camera, this thing is the shutter speed king. Honor and Qualcomm has worked together for 18 months to come up with a fast image capture solution for this phone. It's called AI sensing. It automatically detects and captures fast moving objects at crazy speed. Crazy enough, I was actually at the FA Cup game last week to test this out. In comparison to the S23 Ultra, I managed to capture details better and more focused in both wide and zoom lenses. This is probably because Honor Magic 5 Pro has a bigger sensor as well as faster AI sensing feature, which again helps with the clarity and keeping the fast moving objects in focus. Of course, there is no 10x optical zoom lens, so this is how the hybrid quality looks compared to Samsung's optical zoom, and again, not bad. Next up is the video. Now this one, I have to say, it kind of boggles my mind how Samsung and Apple can't do this still in 2023 despite having the same level of hardware. Honor Magic 5 Pro allows you to shoot 4K 60 FPS video while switching all the lenses, whether it's main, zoom, ultra wide. No worries, you don't have to switch to 30 FPS like you have to do on Samsung and Apple. I personally love to shoot at 4K 60 FPS, and having to constantly switch to 30 FPS just to switch lenses, it's kinda annoying. As for the video quality itself, is pretty good. It can overexpose some scenes occasionally, but mostly it's on the dot. I mean, look at this side-by-side comparison of the night video performance against the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I let you guys be the judge. The built-in Movie Pro mode allows you to apply custom LUTs on different video scenes, so this looks great. It also uses AI to get rid of noise in the footage, resulting in a pretty good shot. There's also a portrait blur for videos, which looks pretty decent, but it's not the best I've seen in phones because A, it is only limited to 1080p, B, we don't have it on the front-facing camera. With that being said, the Honor Magic 5 Pro is the only flagship phone that I've tried out this year that has a proper ultra-wide selfie 4K 30 FPS video. Alright, enough about cameras, let's talk about other things, starting from the screen. This is a beautiful curved AMOLED display with proper edge-to-edge minimal bezels, especially that chin, similar brightness levels as the Galaxy S23 Ultra coming at 1800 nits, along with a very fast, trusty built-in fingerprint scanner. The thing that I love about this display is that you can switch to a custom 90Hz refresh rate, which gives you a right balance of smoothness as well as enhancing the battery life even more. Speaking of which, the battery life is actually really great. 5100 mAh combined with Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is a killer combination. It's on par with the battery performance I get on my Galaxy S23 Ultra, but then again, it offers 66 watt fast intelligent charging, which means you can charge from 0 to 100% in just 48 minutes. Again, I'm being spoiled here because I can't get those fast speeds on Samsung and Apple. It's like they mutually agreed on not to to improve in this area. Moving on to the software side of the things, I will say this is definitely not my favorite Android skin in terms of looks. It's also definitely not as feature packed as Samsung's One UI, but I gotta say I just love the smooth animations on this thing. The level of polishedness going on is truly remarkable. I mean, people can have opinions on Honor's skin, but their OS smoothness is absolutely top tier. I like the quick navigation shortcuts to launch different applications, quick knock on the screen to take screenshots, turn this phone into a proper desktop beast by easily project the display on any nearby screen, which is very similar to Samsung DeX. A nice game enhancer tool for gamers when it comes to boosting the FPS, especially in sported games like PUBG where you can play this game at 120 frames per second. Now let's talk about the things that can be improved. First of all, the phone does not use the telephoto lens for its portrait images. For some reason, it only uses the main lens and crops to 2x. Hopefully Honor can unlock this through a software update. The number one thing I missed when it comes to the software usage compared to my S23 Ultra is being able to just swipe on the home screen and get access to my notification panel. Again, this is something I hope they can enable through the software update. Now, while I love the jewelry look of this glossy black color, it can attract those fingerprints very easily, so for those who like a matte finish, Honor has this on their green variant. Other than these things that I've mentioned, I genuinely don't find much to complain about. Honor Magic 5 Pro might just be the most underrated smartphone of 2023, especially coming at £300 cheaper price than the Galaxy S23 Ultra. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. I would love to hear your opinion. Be sure to subscribe if you're new here. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.